And hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Breakdown. Welcome to this game of the week, brought to you by EA Sports. And we are doing college football 25, and we're talking college football. We're also talking NFL. So the big NFL news today, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that Kirk Cousins, the last good free agent left in free agency, besides Aaron Rodgers, has decided to sign with the Las Vegas Raiders to a tune of a 5-year, fully guaranteed deal, and it's valued up to $172 million. But the Atlanta Falcons are going to be paying him $80 million for this season, and then next season the Raiders are going to be paying him an additional $20 million. So this dude is set for life. And not only do the Raiders get a win-now quarterback who can still play at a high level, they also get a mentor for Fabio Mendoza, who is the number one overall draft pick, presumably going to be the number one overall draft pick coming out of the defending national champions, Indiana. What's up, DPGO? And yes, reason why I'm up late is because I am off for the next 2 days, and I have time to actually do a stream and talk. Also, big shout out to the Captain Mad Martin Gaming. Also, big shout out to DPGO and DP. I mean, with Fabio Mendoza presumably going to be drafted by the Raiders, it almost gives the Raiders kind of like that Kansas City mentality that they got their franchise quarterback, but he's going to sit behind a well-seasoned veteran. But hopefully Kirk Cousins doesn't get injured like how Alex Smith got injured, and then Pat Mahomes just came in and just that's all she wrote. And let's not forget that Fabio Mendoza and Kirk Cousins are going to be going to the AFC West, which is one of the toughest divisions in football. So, and, you know, look, I have your Giants winning the NFC East. Jackson Dart and Scatabo, as long as those two stay healthy, plus your Giants won the coaching lottery. They got John Harbaugh. I mean, a Super Bowl winning coach who knows how to run a franchise, who's going to fix you guys up on defense, and is a team coach. And, you know, I think it was a shitty situation for him in Baltimore. Obviously, Baltimore's ownership didn't love him. And, you know, I think Hardball can win with Jackson Dart. I'm going to say this. He's going to win a Super Bowl with Dart before Lamar Jackson gets his first Super Bowl. Because I think Baltimore is never going to win another Super Bowl because they gave Lamar too much money. And I don't think Lamar really cares about championships. Otherwise, he'd be like Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes takes cuts in his contract to allow Kansas City to, you know, get players, you know. But I can already tell you who's not going to win a Super Bowl this year. Say it with me now. The New York Jets. The New York Jets are the worst football team in the NFL. Them and the Cleveland Browns. I have the Browns actually might make a playoff push if they start Shedeur Sanders. Now, if they start Deshaun Watson, and if Watson can somehow magically regain his pre-massage form, you know, then maybe he can turn, you know, I actually think we may see that in the Super Bowl this coming year. You know, look, Drake May was not ready for the big stage, but you know what? Mike Vrabel is the right coach for New England, and I think the Patriots will be back in the Super Bowl. But do I see New England winning a Super Bowl this year? No. Because I honestly have the Giants coming out of the NFC East, and in the AFC side of things, this is going to kill me to say because I'm a diehard Chiefs fan, but I honestly think the Broncos I think the Broncos are going to be the team to beat in the AFC because they got Jalen Waddle now. So Bo Nix has another offensive weapon. And the Broncos were scary, man, last year. I mean, it doesn't help that Sean Payton fired the offensive coordinator because they lost the AFC Championship game. I mean, my God, he coached a damn near perfect season. I mean, yeah, they lost here and there, but I mean, he had Bo Nix looking like a MVP type quarterback. But I think as long as Jackson Dart and Scatabo stay healthy, the Giants have a chance to upset the Philadelphia Eagles and take the NFC East title away from Philadelphia. Now, the dark horse in that division is going to be the Washington Commanders, because I'm really wondering what Jalen Daniels and company is going to do this year. They didn't really make a splash in free agency, and it really all depends on if Jalen Daniels and Scary Terry can stay healthy. But I mean, I digress. This is going to be a very interesting draft because with them signing Kirk Cousins, do they go after Fabio Mendoza? Because let's play devil's advocate here. Let's say Tom Brady and Mark Davis pass on Mendoza and they decide to go after someone else. You know, say they go after, you know, the running back out of Notre Dame, or they go after someone else. That'll come back to haunt them because, honestly, you know, I think the two best quarterbacks in this draft class is Ty Simpson and Mendoza. And I honestly think they need to take Mendoza, and I think the Raiders are going to take Mendoza.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Passing game is so effective in the last position, right down for a touchdown.
But, I mean, I digress. I mean, I would love to see the Giants go undefeated also. Like, part of me wishes Tom Coughlin was still coaching. Look, Odell can't regain his form, man. Odell is like 35, 36 years old. And that was blocked. I should have known that was blocked. But let's talk about another good wide receiver that is still in his prime, Mike Evans. Mike Evans left Tampa Bay to go play for San Francisco. And honestly, San Francisco has kind of like a Joe Montana, Steve Young. Yes, I heard what he did in the flag football tournament. Yes, he showed he can still go. I saw what he did. He was making one-handed catches, looking like the Odell Beckham of Odell. That was flag football, though. And so this is the 2028 season here. The reigning defending national champions, Georgia Tech, taking on the Bearcats of Cincinnati. Travis Kelce's team that he played for in college, as did Jason Kelce. Both Kelce brothers should be in the Hall of Fame here in the coming years. And what's up, Captain Mad Martin? By the way, guys, quick like and sub to Captain Mad Martin. Check out his Dying Light live stream. Do an interception. Love you. And my fiance is getting ready to go to bed. Both of our kids are asleep, finally. So, but glad to have each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, watching around the world. We are playing some foosball, ladies and gentlemen. Foosball, as Bobby Boucher would say. You got to use your doula oblongata. God, love that movie. And touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Dude, Jackson Dart Like, I was high on him when he was in college, when he played for Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss. And here's what's scary. Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss and is now going to LSU, where he'll have more NIL funding and he'll have a better roster. And here's the scary part. Lane Kiffin knows how to scheme offensively. For the last 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, 4 years, Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss had the #1 rated offense in college football. Now, I do digress. That didn't win them a national championship, but we shall see. I'm just hoping some conference other than the Big Ten can win the national championship. Like, a lot of y'all are going to ask me, what do you think about Alabama? Do you think Alabama's going to win this year? Look, I'm a diehard cut me, I'll bleed Crimson Tide all day long Alabama fan, but I do not think we belong in the college football playoffs or the college football championship conversation. Okay? We're going to be having a rookie quarterback in Austin Mack or Keelan Russell start for us. I don't know if we're going to have our running backs back. I don't think. I mean, I think we're losing one. I think we're losing Jam Miller. I think Jam Miller is actually going to be going to the NFL. So we shall see what happens. I think if Kalen DeBoer does not do well this year, look, I get that he wants to stay at Alabama. I get that he wants to be the head coach of Alabama. He's trying to coach it his way, and he is not Nick Saban. But for Christ's sake, the only way you're going to win in the SEC is you got to have a good running game and you got to have a good passing game. You cannot just have a good passing game to bail you out, because look what happened when they came up against Indiana. Indiana played they played Alabama ball better than Alabama did. They absolutely dominated in the line of trenches from the offensive line and the defensive line. And you need to win in the trenches first. That goes whether you're in college or in professional. And Jerry Jones, I'm talking to you, because for all you Cowboy fans who think, hey, this is the year, I'm sorry. Your offensive line was sorry. And yes, Dak Prescott had an MVP-type season, but you still couldn't win your division. And I think the only time Dallas is going to win a Super Bowl is when Jerry Jones is dead. And also, Pittsburgh, you Steeler fans, you signed Mike McCarthy. This is probably Mike McCarthy's last coaching job. For the love of all that's holy in Pittsburgh, do not start Aaron Rodgers, do not start Mason Rudolph, start Will Howard. Retool that offensive line, get back to what made Pittsburgh great. A gritty defense, a gritty running game, and a passer who can throw the long bomb like Big Ben. Me personally, so I'm a Chiefs fan. So I'm a diehard Kansas City Chiefs fan. I want offensive line. I want Patrick Mahomes protected. I want to shore up the defensive line and the offensive line. I would like an offensive tackle or a center.
Here comes a handoff.
Because Jawan Taylor, who we let go, caused so many penalties, and he could not protect Patrick Mahomes to save his life. I also wouldn't mind if we took a couple of cornerbacks or safeties, because we lost most of our secondary in free agency. They went to the Rams. Hey, good morning, Prime Time. Glad to have you here on the John Breakdown channel. We are live and in living color in your television or phone or whatever mobile device y'all have. We are talking college football and NFL here in this early morning edition of CFB 25. Actually, my team has the 9th overall pick, the 20th overall pick, so yeah, we did pretty good. we have the 10th pick in the NFL draft. We're gonna go for a 2-point conversion and not get sacked.
This time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark.
Boats and hose. I got sacked. But again, ladies and gentlemen, the big NFL news today, if you're just waking up, Kirk Cousins no longer a free agent.
The offense retakes the field now. They were forced to punt.
He is a Las Vegas Raider,
Get some points out of this possession.
and
Offense out there for the first
Tom Brady and Mark Davis are in win now mode,
behind the line of loss.
as they have found the perfect mentor for Fabio Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner out of Indiana, who is presumably going to be the first overall pick. And also, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, later this month is the NFL Draft, live from Pittsburgh.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that conversion. Looks like the Bearcats
Maybe you New Yorkers could, drive down to Pittsburgh and actually participate.
drops back, needing a third down completion here. And sack.
Yes,
Do you have the ability to turn on the living room light?
yes, I can.
Pressure this defense is getting on this.
No, that's all right. That's why I'm still up.
Well, you gotta think about changing things up.
Nope, wrong light. There we go.
The scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Bearcats will bring their
DP's like, I'm not going down to Pittsburgh. Hell no, I'll get murdered.
crease here. Look out.
But
Gonna head out of bounds.
I digress. I think this year's NFL season is going to be very, very different,
Georgia Tech offense
especially for the NFC East, because now
drive here in the final.
everyone's figured out how to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. All you got to do is stop Saquon Barkley, because Jalen Hurts isn't going to be doing very much throwing, because A.J. Brown's a bum.
The defense just won the battle up front at the line.
Thank God that was hard.
I just,
I'm not to change another diaper.
Defense on that.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid
I just think that Jalen Hurts isn't that good. Like, he's had one blip moment. Like, he's just like Nick Foles. Nick Foles won one Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has won one Super Bowl. And look at the seasons, how they did afterwards.
Steps in front of it.
What about the team that was surrounding them, though?
Jalen Hurts just didn't look healthy to me this season. He looked a little banged up. That Eagles offensive line hasn't really been the same since Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey aren't there to anchor it. Lane Johnson's coming back, but Lane Johnson's in his late 30s. How much more can you expect him to, anchor that Eagles offensive line?
Yellow Jackets looking to cap the drive here. It's first
And if the Patriots get A.J. Brown,
off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Mike Vrabel better just stay on him and actually make him produce, because
See if the offense
ever since he won the Super Bowl with Philadelphia, A.J. Brown his production has just slacked off, and that's because he's bad mouthing Jalen Hurts. He's bad mouthing the rest of the team, and he's following in the footsteps of Antonio Brown and Terrell Owens being a locker room cancer, ladies and gentlemen. And there's also talk about George Pickens sitting out this season for the Dallas Cowboys, because the Cowboys are supposedly going to franchise tag him.
strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And Pickens
Short one.
could not.
Decides to trot
Swear to God, they need to redo this damn stat.
So
John,
what? What is that?
a nail.
In the step?
No, don't manage to pull it out.
Oh.
That's dangerous.
Well, okay. Me personally, I would have rather seen Jalen Waddle go to the Washington Commanders, because Terry McLaurin needs some help, ladies and gentlemen. Scary Terry cannot do it all for the Washington Commanders. And
offense back out onto the field.
the Commanders are going to be paying homage to the Washington Redskins wearing the burgundy and gold of the 90s.
Get some momentum going. Pass rush closing in.
And if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech taking on the Bearcats of Cincinnati. Number 13 versus number 5.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test this.
Oh, I picked it. Oh, that was beautiful. Also, I think Washington's a fool for letting Bobby. Is Bobby Wagner still a commander, or did they let Bobby Wagner go? Because Bobby Wagner is not that far from breaking Ray Lewis's single season sack record. I actually have the Giants going 12-2. I will probably get. I'll probably do Dying Light 2 probably on Saturday night maybe,
Here comes the point after attempt.
or next Wednesday. I don't have that much time right now.
Is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
If you guys have actually noticed, I have very little time. Hold on, baby girl.
Teams come on the
Hold on,
field.
honey.
Send this one away.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta attend to my daughter. Hold on. I'll be right back.
And the return starts from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bearcats come to the line and they'll hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. No huddle here for the offense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back.
first down here for this offense.
And I saw that interception.
Off the play fake. It's a fly to the wideout. Who makes the grab?
And I honestly think, Jalen Daniels could win his first MVP. But the big question on my mind is, how will Patrick Mahomes do? I almost threw an interception. Will Justin Fields be the starting quarterback?
Avoid the pick there. Second down.
You know,
He's back to throw again after getting
come on, someone get open.
lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense
All right, there we go.
first down and goal right there. The offense calls time to stop the clock. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job.
No, you're nearing that 3 months real quick.
And so Georgia Tech unloading here on Cincinnati, 37-0. They're pitching a shutout here. It's kind of ironic that I'm facing the college that Travis and Jason Kelsey came out of.
It's time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside.
But I do think Bill Belichick should be in the Hall of Fame, even though he cheated. Even though he cheated, I think Bill Belichick does deserve his due. But I think Tom Coughlin should go in before Bill Belichick. Just saying.
Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll use the ground game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And that will do it.
And that's going to be the halftime here.
Connors now has our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick
And there you see below your screen, New Mexico State taking on Northern Illinois. And Cincinnati's going to get the ball to start the second half here.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good.
But what do you guys think about Jacksonville playing in Orlando this season?
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now.
Well, I mean, according to people, Patrick Mahomes is ahead of schedule rehab-wise. But for my money, I would start Justin Fields week 1. And this is why I wanted Kansas City to sign Kirk Cousins, because Cousins, he could adapt, and man, it would be awesome seeing him in the red and white, but he's now a Raider. Don't know how I feel about Captain Kirk. They should bring back NFL Blitz. That was a great game. And so 3rd and 12 now. This Georgia Tech defense, ladies and gentlemen, is just getting after it.
You didn't tell me that the Enterprise was a football team.
What?
You didn't tell me that the Enterprise was a football team.
Say that one more time?
You didn't tell me that the Enterprise was a football team.
No, that's no. So
Kirk.
no. Look, Kirk Cousins is actually called Captain Kirk. That's his nickname because he's.
What about Spock?
Oh my God.
Spock.
Woman, I wish you were asleep. Stop trolling me.
Is he a red shirt?
Stop trolling me.
Is the team red? Is he a red shirt?
I hope Aaron Rodgers is not coming back. Look, he played adequately for Pittsburgh last year, but he's not the same. We're not going to get this. Shut up, DP.
I'll win.
And again, 5 sacks for this Georgia Tech defense, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, but who's the best Captain Kirk?
William Shatner. How dare you?
No, it's Chris Pine.
Huh? No. William Shatner's the best Captain Kirk. And also, I will end this debate right here, right now. Jean-Luc Picard's the best Starfleet captain in Star Trek. End of story. Because of Patrick Stewart. Make it so, number 1. And so now, here we go. Cincinnati's trying to... Oh, and he goes down again!
Pearson knows Kirk Cousins a red shirt.
And the Bearcats just can't get anything going here.
I'm going to look this up. You're not answering.
But you see, though,
Yes.
in the NFC... I think the weakest division is the NFC South. Because you got Tampa Bay, you got New Orleans, you got Carolina, and you got Atlanta.
I thought that was called the Wieners.
Shut up, please.
No.
Looks like the Bearcats
You didn't answer my question.
I don't care about your question.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team
He does have red on the jersey. He shall be sacrificed. to
Shut
the cross.
up.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense.
I asked you to live stream. I didn't ask you to troll me.
Built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments?
They did.
Come up with a stop here.
The
Force
fans
right to the
that
line
can
now.
put
They
me-
start from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the beatdown continues.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start.
Exactly, Prime. Exactly.
Offense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Technically, it's called rugby.
So they'll try to add to the lead now.
No. Shut up. My God. You annoy me. I love you, but you annoy the shit out of me when you mix up sports.
Big lead.
Football is actually soccer.
Oh my God. Shut up.
The kickoff team on the
I'm going to drug your coffee and I'm going to make sure that you sleep the whole day.
Please, please, by all means, let me sleep.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Don't tip me. I may do it.
21, that's where the drive will start.
But no,
And here comes the Bearcats.
I think Bryce Young should have won Comeback Player of the Year because Bryce Young played his heart out, ladies and gentlemen, and I think Carolina
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff.
Carolina should win that division, but don't count out New Orleans.
Integrity, not giving this running back.
New Orleans is just waiting for Drew Brees to come out and put on the headset.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Makes it to the ground. Brought down for
And Prime's like, Miss Breakdown, call football, foosball. Good God. Are you trying to make her sound like Bobby Boucher?
Please, Lord.
An open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield to get.
She's not using her doula obligata right if she calls it foosball.
Now you're looking at a third down.
What about fools?
launching
Bob?
downfield. This one
And that was holding.
complete. Brings up fourth down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback,
And also,
the offensive line.
it's looking like I'm going to be getting 2K26
trailing now.
at the end of the month.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Dude, I don't think Baltimore's going to even be competitive. I think they're going to either release or Lamar Jackson's going to retire if he doesn't win a Super Bowl this year.
Error last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
You're struggling.
Play action here
And besides, I wouldn't want to play for Baltimore anyway, shitty ass owner.
to the right.
You go out and you get Lane Dickerson,
Sprint. Touchdown.
but you refuse to give up 2 first rounds for Max Crosby. And yes, you knew Max Crosby had surgery,
Has a knack for the end
but he could still go.
guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Okay.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
And there you see Rice beating the Fighting Illini of Illinois. And also, by the way, can I just say that this March Madness tournament has made me mad? Because the only Cinderella in the men's side of the bracket is Illinois.
5-yard line.
Because Arizona, UConn, and Michigan were all going to be there.
Did you say Cinderella?
And here comes
Yes.
the Cincinnati offense back
Aw, do you want the best snippers?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Nope. The Chargers are still snake bitten. Justin Herbert cannot win a playoff game to save his life.
Keeping it on the ground here.
So pretty.
At the 32.
I don't see the Chargers winning
Is just envisioned by the running back.
a Super Bowl anytime soon. Now, don't get me wrong. It could happen this year.
Speed to pick up some good yards.
Anything can happen on any given Sunday, but judging by Justin Herbert's track record,
Run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a
and I certainly don't see the Seahawks of Seattle repeating either because they gave up their best player and the Chiefs signed him, their running back, Kenneth Walker.
That's because they had to try and win again.
Offense made it.
I mean, now, granted, that Sam Darnold finally vanquished his ghost, and he played great. And yoink, thank you.
Interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space.
By the way, I was right. He has worn a red shirt before.
What?
I was right. Kirk Cousins has been in the Redskins, so he has worn a red shirt. He is officially a redshirt.
Oh my God! Shut up.
The SFI probably.
Yes, he was drafted by the Redskins, but the Redskins did him dirty.
He was still a redshirt, therefore he was meant to sacrifice.
You are corny as hell. God, you're corny.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead.
Just a little geekish.
And this is why I don't stream when you're home.
Because I'm a closet nerd.
No, because you like to annoy the ever-loving shit out of me, and it makes me mad.
I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have very little joys in my life. And
So you're saying one of the little joys of your life is trolling me
Yes.
when you know this is my little bit of happiness?
yes.
Good job by the coverage.
Oh, you're an asshole. Fuck you.
Yes.
And the Cincinnati offense
Oh wait, I already have because we have 2 kids.
got to bounce
Technically,
back
we had 4.
after
Technically.
6 last time out here.
And why am I marrying you again?
I don't know.
Oh wait, I'm stubborn.
That's very true.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defensive play in space. Still have
You see, here's the weird thing. We actually can complete each other.
and defend a running game.
We're very polar opposites, but we mesh very, very, very well. Agreed. I don't think Seattle's going to win their division. I think that's going to come down between the Rams and the 49ers. And here's what's funny. Sean McVay of the Rams actually made a pitch for Kirk Cousins to come out. And Cousins came out, but he didn't go to the he didn't go to the Rams. He went to the Raiders. Because Sean McVay was his old offensive coordinator back when he was with Washington, back when Jay Gruden was the head coach. Ugh. Look, Jay was not his brother. John Gruden definitely got the football IQ in that side of the family, because Jay would have known better than to let RG3 run hurt.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house.
Jay Gruden single-handedly ruined Robert Griffin's career.
Are the ones where you get just what you need, and he barely got the first down.
Respecting acting like a Britney. You mean Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift is her name, Prime. That's who Travis is marrying. Oh my God! How do you not know this?
Just yet, it's important to have some sense
Ah, yeah.
throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
And also, by the way, guys, show Prime Time and DPGO some love. Click like and sub to their YouTube channels, along with Captain Mad Martin Gaming.
And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
And now, don't get me wrong, I do love my fiance.
You mean you loathe me?
No, I love you, and there are times where I do loathe you.
Targets getting
Aww.
involved in this game.
It's so sweet when you say you loathe me.
Oh my God.
I loathe you more.
As we enter,
I just can't win, even when I try to pay her a compliment. I just can't win.
I am chaos.
offense getting set to win a first
Your parents should have named you Pandora, because whenever I try to open up your box,
receiver makes the catch.
Well, fourth quarter
It's
down,
nothing but rain.
I do believe Myles Garrett will get traded. We're on the same page about that, Prime, because Myles Garrett needs to get out of Cleveland. He's not going to win a championship there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Crappy team.
Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
All right.
this is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you're only going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Also, big shout out to Brian Marquez.
Here's an easy completion to
Are
the
you awake?
backfield. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
And so now Cincinnati's going to try and get some points on the board here. They're at their own 36-yard line. Sorry, they're at Georgia's 36-yard line, and it's going to be missed.
Is no good.
But it's going to be a roughing the kicker penalty. Oh, come on. And that's going to be an automatic first down. Oh, you stupid.
Team's penalty against the offense.
Ah.
So first and 10 for the offense after he caused a fourth down penalty on the defense. Quarterback
Mental lapses.
open man.
At least you know their date.
Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the
But again, okay, Prime, let me ask you, who do you think is the worst team in the NFL right now?
Bearcats looking
What is the worst team in the NFL? The worst, the absolute dog shit team.
out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards.
I want a divorce. She had the lion wolf and the audacity to say Kansas City, where when Kansas City has one of the most dominant stretches in NFL history of.
Well, their prime days are over.
No, they're not.
They are slowly
Patrick Mahomes is just entering his prime. He just turned 30.
He's farting out dust like you.
Oh my God.
Demonstrated time and time again to the tune of Chris. Get this.
He's gonna be in a walker
in this
soon.
game so far.
Black and Morty. Daddy.
Well, I'm glad y'all are entertained. I'm certainly not.
Go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
You're never entertained. You're a grumpy old man.
48 yards.
Get off my lawn.
48 yards out, showing off the big
Hello,
play.
baby girl.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there
He's so
perfect to
serious.
put 3 points up here for the offense.
Oh, here we go.
Inside the 5.
Whoop.
Picks up some blocks.
Oh, I almost ran it back. He ran out of steam.
He just wanted a hug.
Guys,
All you have to do is
able
bring
to
it up.
corral him, but it
And so now we're here in the fourth quarter. Georgia Tech is blowing Cincinnati out of the water here, 58-3, to open their defense of their championship that they won in the 2026, or sorry, their 2027 season.
Here's the second down play.
Is that a good hand?
And
Play fake, he'll look to throw it.
one of the other dark horses quarterbacks in the draft this year, Diego Pavia, the quarterback out of Vanderbilt that finished second in the Heisman Trophy winning. I'm sorry, the Heisman Trophy race. I suspect him or Ty Simpson will get drafted in the second to third round.
Hand off to the back, they'll keep the clock moving. He's pushed out of bounds after a short run.
All right, and so now here we go.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone.
And another touchdown for Georgia Tech.
Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every
And so now Georgia Tech winning 65-3.
fun to see for this team.
So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do a mercy rule. Exactly. I was having a talk about this with a coworker today about how Shadur Sanders is going to absolutely get screwed by Cleveland. They're going to bench him and start Deshaun Watson, who is still not in the best football shape. He's only played a couple downs. And exactly, the Browns are going to regress. All right, and so we're going to go ahead. We're going to do a little mercy rule here.
Hello. Hello, beautiful girl.
And so Georgia Tech blows out the Bearcats of Cincinnati 65-10.
Strong statement here today.
Cincinnati scoring their only points here in the fourth quarter.
But give credit to this team for coming out with a
And Graham Knowles, the junior for Georgia Tech, passing for 371 yards, 8 touchdowns, 71.4
Another presentation of EA
completion rating. And I'm also sad to see that Kirk Herbstreit is retiring. And also, something we didn't really talk about the last time I did this was the fact that Lou Holtz passed away early this year. Lou Holtz, the great coach of Notre Dame, who won Notre Dame their most recent national championship, was also a coach for South Carolina and William and Mary.
Is that Thumper? You have Thumper on your onesie? Flower.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end this live stream because we've been streaming for how long now? Let's see. We've been streaming for almost an hour. And I got to get some sleep because my ass has been up since 8:30 this morning. So I will see you guys, same breakdown time, same breakdown place, probably later on today. Please click like and sub to Primetime Sean Sanders. Click like and sub to DPGO. Click like and sub to Captain Mad Martin Gaming, and also click like and sub, if I can English, to anyone else in the chat. And I hope you all have a good rest of your Friday, and I hope you have a good weekend.
Speak it the English.
Oh my God, Mamma Mia.
Speak American.